Hey guys, Portia here, and today I want to share with you guys 5 items that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, or should we say $1.25 tree. Anyway, that will make really good sublimation blanks. So I think this is a really good conversation for beginners, because as beginners we are going to want to practice. And who wants to practice on expensive blanks? Because you are going to mess up. It is inevitable. But I believe these Dollar Tree items make really good blanks for learning. So in that regard, we're adding value, right? Now on the flip side of that, you can take something really inexpensive, add some personality to it, some pizzazz, some bling, a great design, and you already have elevated that item. You've upgraded it, right? So at that point, you can give it to someone as a gift. You can sell those items, and you have automatically added value because you were able to personalize them. Either way, let me go ahead and show you guys exactly what I picked up. So I have my little notebook here to help me keep track of all the little details and stuff that I want to share with you all today. And the first thing that I want to show you all is my wooden frame that I was able to sublimate on, and I was kind of really happy about this. So check it out. So what I was able to do, I took this raw wood and then I went on ahead and sublimated right on top. Now, people have been sublimating on wood for years, so it's nothing new, but it's definitely something you can practice on. Now, one way to do this is to laminate on it first and then sublimate on the lamination. I did not do that. It does add a lot of shine to it, but I didn't do that. I like the wood effect. I like the kind of like the rawness of it. I like the texture. So I may leave it like this. I'm not sure, but another thing that I like to do is sublimate on things and then add a coat of resin, because I really like the shine that the resin produces. So I do believe that I am gonna go ahead and add a layer of resin to this, just because I like to mess with stuff. But it ain't nothing that you have to do, because this in itself looks pretty darn good to me. The reds are really popping, the black came through really well. This is the picture that came in the frame. I didn't have one that I want to put in there right now, but anywho. So the particular notes, let me set this aside. The particular notes that I want you to know on the frame was, this one was real easy. I did 400 degrees, pressed it for 60 seconds, and we was done. Came out great, no problems. That was like one of the easiest presses I have actually ever done. All right, what do I have next? Oh, this one was kind of interesting, guys. I got a tote bag. This is 95% PU leather. So I definitely had to practice on this because it's plastic. It can burn super easily. So I would not recommend putting this in a heat press because you might like completely melt it. Yeah, no, I'm just saying. So with this one, I was a little bit nervous. I wasn't sure, where to start, but I was like, okay, this is like plastic, so you definitely don't want to do high heat, right? So I did something small because I didn't know what was gonna happen with it. So I just did, it says Mom. One thing I probably would have changed was the font down there, because you can barely read that. But it says Master of Multitasking. And I think we really did, upgrade this particular item. $1.25. And yeah, this is super cute. I think, we can throw your lunch in there. Something simple that you want to, something small rather, that you want to put in a tote and just carry easily. So let me tell you the notes on this one. So I did use my mini press because I wanted a little bit more control. I didn't want to just let the little thing down or let the press down on it and then leave it up to its own devices. So I did use my mini press on medium heat, and I kept the press moving. I kept it moving because I knew it could burn easily, and I like the way it came out. So not too much pressure, not a lot of heat. I don't know if I just said that, but medium heat, not too much pressure. But yeah, the thing about the tote bag is it has a lot of surface, so you can practice on various areas till you figure out what pressure setting and what heat setting works for you. But because I use the mini press, it only has like what, 1, 2, 3, the settings on there. So I just used the one in the middle, and it worked out. Maybe I could have pressed it for a little bit longer for a darker finish, but I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to do too much more. But yeah, I like the way that one came out. All right, guys, what do I have next? Okay, I got a pair of gloves. These are 100% polyester. Let's see. What do you guys think? So I really like the graffiti type look, the doodle look. I don't know what you'd want to call it. So one thing about these is you definitely want to lay them as flat as possible. So there are some areas that I didn't get super flat, but it still translates, so I'm not worried about it, right? But you want to try to get the gloves as flat as possible. So I did give them a good pressing, almost like an ironing with my mini press before I put it in the big press, so that they would lay as flat as possible. We didn't have any wrinkles in there. But this one was really pretty straightforward. So I laid the pattern down, add a layer of butcher paper, and then what setting did I use for this? Okay, I did 385 for 60 seconds. They turned out perfect. I have no problems with these whatsoever, and they are really cute. I think I'm going to go ahead and give these to my little niece. Once again, we took a simple item, added some personality to it, and upgraded it. All right, guys, I picked up a silk mask. So the package says 100% silk, but it is the Dollar Tree, so I don't really know if that's accurate or not, but why not practice on it, right? Let me show you how it came out. What do you think? So we have no ghosting whatsoever. The color is nice and bold. I did not break it. I thought I was gonna burn it, y'all. I really did. But I really like the way this came out, and I just wanted to put something simple on it, especially since I was like playing around with it, trying to figure out what was gonna work, what didn't. But I didn't burn it. And so I think that's my biggest accomplishment, because it says it's silk, you know, it's a delicate fabric and it can burn easily. So let me tell you, I put this on 375 for 60 seconds and got this. So imagine what you could do with it if you decided to go a little bit more detailed. Options are endless. All right, and last but not least, I did a scarf. So the scarf is 100% polyester. Ooh, I had fun with this one, y'all. So the scarf itself was just a solid color. I did come in and add the personality with the butterflies. So the way I chose to do this was, let me show you. I added the butterflies individually, and then I just sent it through the press. So the scarf itself is 63 inches long. Okay, so it wasn't gonna exactly fit right in the area of the press because it's just way too long. So I taped down all my butterflies, and then I just fed them through the press, and it was 400 degrees, 60 seconds each press. Just fed it along, right? And so once I was done with that, I came back in with some text. Where is it? So it says, can you see the text there? And I actually forgot what it says, y'all. It says, your wings already exist. All you have to do is fly. And so with this scarf being so light and airy, I wanted to do a butterfly theme because butterflies are light and airy. I didn't put a lot of thought into it, y'all. Not at all. I didn't want to make it complicated, but I did really have fun. So I just sat down in front of the TV. I ironed the scarf flat, and then I placed my butterflies, pressed them. I placed my words. They were long. I placed it down, pressed them, fed it through, and we came out with this. So talk about an upgrade, right? So literally $1.25, and now I could actually give this to someone as a gift, which is what I actually enjoy about all of these things, because to me it's not necessarily about the monetary value. It's about the time and effort I put into personalizing it for you in particular. That's like one of my favorite things ever, to make stuff and then gift it. But yeah, guys, this is all I have for you today. If you got any questions, concerns, emotional outbursts, let me know. If you found this video helpful or even entertaining, could you go ahead and give it a thumbs up? But as always, guys, until next time, peace.